Welcome to our coverage of the 57th Daisy BB Gun Nationals hosted in Rogers, Arkansas. With nearly 500 competitors, this year's event featured not only the team BB gun matches for the national title, but also 10-meter air rifle, returning champions matches, and the all-new Top 10 shootout. We'll also be bringing you interviews with teams, coaches, and competitors, as well as our discussions with Robert Barr, president of the NRA, Scott Stuhr, program coordinator for the National 4-H Shooting Sports, and of course, Keith Higginbotham, president of Daisy. It was a jam-packed event, and we are excited to bring you our coverage of the 2024 Daisy Nationals. Let's get started. Hey there guys, it's Rick here with AirgunWeb. We are the Daisy Nationals. I have a gentleman here, his name's Scott, he's with 4-H. Wanted to take a little time chatting with him about 4-H shooting programs. Scott, where did you get started? All this kind of fun stuff. So let's just start with that. First of all, thank you for being here.
Thank you for the opportunity.
You guys are like huge, and I watched all these 4-H teams walk by, or all these teams walk by, and there's 4-H, 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 4-H. I mean, there's a bunch of them. So you guys really help make that happen. But before we get to that, how did you get started with 4-H?
So I was actually in 4-H, but it was with animals and stuff when I was little and got out of it. But where I got started into shooting sports is about 24 years ago. I had a little 7-year-old girl come up to me and say, "Hey, Daddy, I want to shoot in 4-H. How do we make that happen?" And I didn't know how to make that happen, so I figured it out, right? We went to my local extension office. I got certified as an instructor, was able to help teach my daughter and a bunch of other kids.
Cool.
That first time around, and have been doing that for 24 years. And
wow.
And so now I have the opportunity to be the national program coordinator for 4-H shooting sports.
That's very cool. And you gave me one little statistic earlier that I'm going to pull up out of the air here. How many children, like nationally, are influenced? I'm not saying they're in 4-H teams, but are influenced through 4-H shooting systems. And that's not just airgun. That's all in.
All disciplines. Yeah, we've got the 9 different disciplines. So what do we have is we've got over 23,000 instructors that actually touch the lives or help teach upwards of close to 500,000 kids a year.
That's huge.
Yeah, that's amazing with what we can do.
That's a lot. Yeah, that number was far larger than I would have expected. So that's very, very cool. And I was just telling you a few minutes ago, there's actually a 4-H extension, I guess we'd call it, or something there in El Paso. They have, I believe, some shooting things, but I have not really approached them like I need to. I'm looking forward to doing that when I get home. Okay. Tell me a little bit more about just the various programs. You say there are 9 disciplines. Why don't you tell me, as far as shooting goes, how do those fit in?
You bet. So our disciplines include archery, which is going to be recurve or compound. Includes rifle, which is BB gun, air rifle, and small bore rifle. Okay. We've got pistol, which includes air pistol and small bore pistol.
Like 10 meter air pistol. Okay.
Yep, exactly. We do shotgun, muzzle loading, and we have another one that's called hunting and wildlife. It's hunting and outdoor skills. Okay. Is another program that we use. So.
Tell me, I don't know anything about that. The others I have but tell me that last one was kind of interesting. What's that one about?
So it's really neat. It's really a comprehensive program that covers everything from first aid to setting up a camp to learning about the animals that we might hunt, to include their habitat, conservation, and the whole 9 yards. So anything you can think about hunting, it pretty much covers it.
That's actually really cool. I had no idea that you guys had that kind of program going on. That's like a huge deal, right? So it is. I was just thinking, how would that work in El Paso? I mean, we're going to go, and how do we deal with finding rattlesnakes? That's about all we got, but rattlesnakes and jackrabbits. But seriously, we have more than that. But I mean, that's kind of a big deal.
It really is. It's a neat program, and like I said, encompasses them all.
That's very
encompasses
cool.
all the shooting sports into that one overall
overarching sort of like umbrella.
Exactly.
That's very, very cool. So on these other disciplines, like when you're talking about like for me, air gunning, the BB gun, which is what we were really focusing on. Majority here now, there is air rifle over here too. So that's new. When like a couple years ago, I was here. I missed last year. It was a couple years I was here. They had just started bringing in air rifle. Well, I love air rifle, right? So that's like a whole thing. Do you know, off the top of your head, are they shooting 3 position or 4 position over there?
I believe they're just doing the 3 positions, but I can't swear to that.
Yeah, okay. I thought it was just 3, but still, I say just 3. I shoot from a bench with a vise, and so I don't know if that's much more me shooting or if that's just me, showing what the gun can do. But anyway, but no, that's cool. If somebody was watching like Days Nationals or whatever, they're watching these different programs and they're like, gosh, maybe my 8-year-old or my 10-year-old would benefit from maybe getting off the couch and getting away from the computer. Maybe they might enjoy some of these other programs. How do they make that leap? Now, you talked about your little girl came up to you and said, hey, I want to shoot. How do we make it happen? Then you had to go through this learning curve.
Right. Well,
how do we get that learning curve accelerated for folks that may want to do that?
So the first thing I would do is I would go to your local extension office, because extension is 4-H is an extension program. So you're going to go to your local extension office, which is a subset of your university system.
Okay.
So you're going to go to your extension office and just talk to the folks there and say, hey, my youth is interested in 4-H shooting sports.
And could they go to the website first?
They
like
could.
Go to 4H. Is it 4H.com?
Yep, it's 4H.org.
.org, okay.
And then what will happen is you can say, find my state. The other
Awesome.
thing you can do is you can go to the National 4-H Shooting Sports website. It's 4-H shootingsports.org.
Okay.
And then it's my state. And what it does is it gives you a list of all the state 4-H shooting sports coordinators, and you can give them a call, and they will help you find a club or a county to get you started in.
Perfect. Yeah, because I would think I would have no idea about how to find that extension, but knowing that those websites, and guys, we'll put those links in the video description, so you guys will have them right there. So definitely check those out. If you're interested, like invest, right? So invest into your child's future, because, and maybe one of the videos we'll do here in a little bit, another video with Scott, since we're going to chain him to this thing and not let him get away. Although he's a big guy, might need some help. But anyway, we're gonna get some more content, because I think this whole perspective of getting kids early on, knowing how to properly work with respect and handle, whether it's air guns or firearms or whatever, the more we can do that, the better off we're going to be.
I totally agree. It's so important.
And so that to know that there's this organization that's sort of dedicated to that, I mean, it's huge. It's not just one state. We're talking 48 states. There's probably something near you that you can get your kid involved. It's just a great opportunity for that. So maybe we're going to talk about that here in a little bit. But for now, I want to say thank you.
Thank you
For coming out. I appreciate it. Guys, that's going to be it for now. We've got Scott here. If you guys want to see him on the live stream, not see him. Well, I guess you could see him and hear. Anyway, if you guys want to have Scott up on the live stream, we could talk about some cool stuff. Maybe talk about some events that are coming up, or just what's new in the programs and some cool things that way. Let me know, and we'll get him scheduled, and we'll get him up on the live stream. For now, that's going to be it. My name's Rick here with AirgunWeb. Thanks for watching. Thank you for watching our coverage of the 2024 Daisy Nationals. If you would like to learn more about the Daisy Nationals or other shooting programs mentioned in this video, please be sure to check out the links in the video description. Thank you again for watching, and we hope to see you again next year.